So let's start. Now, today we will see the new topic, that is filling up of lens. What is that? Filling up of lens. Suppose now this is a convex lens and we have filled it with different refractive indices. For this much part I filled with some refractive index, let us suppose mu1. Next, some part I filled with refractive index mu2. Okay. Next, suppose this part I filled with refractive index something mu3. Again, this part I filled with some refractive index, let us suppose mu4. And last part with some refractive index like mu5. So if lens is filled with different refractive indices like this, then number of images formed is equal to number of refractive indices minus 1. Here, number of images formed will be 5 minus 1, that is equal to 4. Why? Because here we have filled 5 different materials, we can say, with different refractive indices. Next one, that is next topic or next point, we can say, suppose two mediums side by side. Means how? Suppose here it is a lens. Okay. And now I filled this much part, let us suppose with one refractive index. Okay. And this remaining part with refractive index mu2, let us suppose. Okay. Side by side like this. So this is mu2 and this one is mu1, this side. So what happens now here? As due to these two mediums, even though whatever the rays you are going to incident, this will meet somewhere at one point only. However, the refraction is, so they will meet somewhere here like this, and you will get only one image, even though they are filled with two refractive indices. So for this structure, you will have only one focal length, and therefore only one image it will produce. Okay, one focal length, one image. Is that clear? These note points. Okay, if suppose like that question they are asking you, you should be able to answer. Okay, shall I go to the next page? Okay, right. So next one is cutting off lens. Let's go to the next page, and that is cutting of lens. Now we are going to cut this lens. Listen carefully. Cutting of lens. First one, see here, concentrate. This is the lens. And now I'm going to cut it along the principal axis. This is what cut line we can say. Yes, no? You are very familiar with this cut line. When any packet you want to cut, there is like this symbol with one scissor, right? So same line I'm drawing here. This is cut line. And now this is one piece. This is another piece. And now these two pieces, how I have placed, you just see these two pieces I placed. One is above and another is down. Is half pieces, no? Yes, something like this I placed. This is one piece and here is another piece. So whatever the focal length of this lens is there, original lens, same focal length is for this part also and for this part also. Understand? Why? Because the radius of curvature of this part and this part is going to be same. This is R1, this is R2. This is R1, this is R2. Even for this part also, this is R1 and this is R2. That's why focal length for this part is not going to change. The focal length will remain same. But what happens? Intensity of image decreases. Yes, no? What happens? Intensity of image decreases. So what I am writing here, in this case, intensity of image decreases R1 and R2 remains same in this case. Okay, if we are cutting like this, R1 and R2 is not going to change. R1 and R2 remains same. Okay, right, understood. Next, now suppose the same lens, how I am going to cut, see. Shall I give this as a number 1 point, which is along the principal axis? And this second case, in the second case, how I am cutting, you see. This is the lens. And now I will cut perpendicular to the principal axis. So this is my cut line. Like this, I am cutting this lens. Can you see this? This is what the line along which I am going to cut this lens. Now I will have two parts, right? After cutting, how it will be, see here, I am showing with yellow color. After cutting, these two parts will be something like this. Okay. Yes, no? Understanding? This is the first part and this is the second part. Now we are having how many lenses? Two lenses. This is L1, this is L2. L1 and this is L2. So what happens here? Now see, as you know, this is what R1. This is what R2. Here this is R1. This is R2 only. But this for this lens, see what I'm doing. 1 minute. This R2 is R2 only, right? This case is there now. R1 dash I am writing here. What I am writing? R1 dash for the first lens. R1 dash, this is going to be infinity. Okay. And for this, R2 dash is going to be infinity. Yes or not? Because this is a plane surface. This is like plano convex lens. Yes, no? Yes. Now you see, now if I want the focal length, yes, what I want? Net focal length. So 1 by F is equal to 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2. This is also equal to P net. Understand? Net power is equal to 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2. And as you know, this F1 and F2 is going to be same. F1 is equal to F2 is equal to, let us suppose, F1 only I am substituting. Why? Because this is plano convex lens. So I am getting 1 by F is equal to 2 by F1. And therefore, I am getting the F1 is equal to 2 times of F. Understand? This is what? The focal length of each part. We can see. You can use this wherever you want, this P net formula, and from that you can find out the net power as well as focal length. Yes. Okay. But the light incidence is from this side. Understand? Not from this side. If our incident from this side or this side, then it is also plano convex. You see light how it is entering. Okay. Is that okay? Understood? Right. Note down fast. Right. So let's go to the next page. Right. Let's go to the next page. And now this is number 3, right? This was number 2. And this is now number 3. You see what I am doing. Now, if suppose you are having 2 lenses like this added. So one lens is like this. And another lens is like this. How to find net power, or you can say net focal length for this structure, this plus this, or even if suppose you are having like this 2 lenses. Reverse we have kept. Okay. One is like this. another is reverse, like this. Okay, either you keep like this, or even if you are placing both this side, means opposite of first one. So something like this, if we have placed, like this. Yes, no. So this is same like our previous case, same like this only. Yes or not? So what we got? F1 is equal to 2F, F2 also 2F. Yes, no. F1 is 2F for this part. F2 is also 2F only, because already I mentioned here F1 is equal to F2 is equal to F1. So in this case, 1 by F net for all these structures, 1 by F net is equal to 1 by 2F plus 1 by 2F. From previous case already we have F1 is equal to F2 is equal to 2F. Already we solved this. Enough. Yes. So therefore direct I am writing here. So 1 by F net is equal to 2 by 2F, and this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. That implies F net is equal to F. F net is equal to F. Understand? Is that clear? Yes. And if you want T net for this structure, any one of this, if you want net power, that is equal to 1 by F. Okay? Because net power is what? Reciprocal of net focal length. Even you can write here 1 by F net. Both are same only. You know? This is what? Net power in this case. Clear? Understood? Any doubt you can ask. Okay, understood. Right. Shall I go to the next page? Yes. Here. Right. So let's go to the next page and see now. Once previous page you want, take this fast. Finished. Yes. Clear. Okay. So try to take screenshots if possible, fast, so that already this diagram. Yes.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you explain the last part of this?
Last part of this part. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You want to means this one?
Yes, sir.
See here. This is the one structure now. Here it is R1 is equal to infinity, R2 is equal to some R.
Yes.
Here also this one is infinity, this is some part. Just what we are doing, reverse we are doing. Just this lenses we have placed like this. Either this or this. So even for all these structures, you are having 1 by F net is equal to 1 by 2F plus 1 by 2F. Because in the previous case, already I told you here, you see, these two parts we have placed now. Yes, these two parts for this
yes,
part, F1 is equal to 2F. This is what here I have mentioned, where this one is reverse, this one is this side, and this one is like this. The way you want, however you will keep, you will get the net focal length is equal to this only. That is 2F for this, even for this also 2F. And if we will add this 2F plus 2F, you will get F. Okay?
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Now, let's go to the next page. Now, if suppose how I am I am cutting along the principal axis, and how I am keeping parts, you see here. Now I place the two parts side by side, not one below the principal axis and one above the principal axis, but I'm going to keep now two parts side by side. Then what happens? Let's see. Now like this, I have placed the two parts, and this is not there. Okay, understood? So whatever the two parts I cut, I am going to place like this. Then you see, if in the previous case already I told, where in this case you can see cutting off lens slope first case. Same, these two parts we have cut now, like this we have placed. What is the focal length? F only. And for each part focal length is going to be remain same like this only, F. So same case now, if now I am keeping that two parts side by side, definitely you know for this focal length is F, for this focal length is F. Why? Because this is R1, this is R2, and here also this is R1 and this is R2. So radius of curvature is not changing, material is not changing. Why focal length will change? So focal length is going to be same. In this case again, 1 by F net, or you can say net power, is equal to 1 by F plus 1 by F. So that is equal to 2 by F, and therefore F net in this case is equal to follow F by 2, where F is the initial focal length of the lens. And if you want net power, P net in this case, that is 1 by F net, and this is equal to 2 by F, that is the reciprocal of this focal length. Understood? Right. Now, this is first case in the fourth point. Now, second case in this only. Suppose now one part we kept like this and one part we have reversed. So this is first part, and now I am attaching second part like this. How I am doing, you just see. Just 1 minute, let me finish the diagram. You can see now how I have placed these two lenses. Yes, right? And now for this, focal length is positive. For this, focal length is negative, if you will calculate. Okay, right? And in this case, 1 by F net is equal to 1 by F minus 1 by F, which is equal to 0. And therefore, F net is equal to infinity, and P net is equal to 1 by F net, which is equal to 1 by infinity, which is equal to 0. So for this case, you are having net power is equal to 0. Next note point, that is number 5. So next note point, that is number 5. See, if the two thin lenses, if the two thin lenses are separated by distance d, are separated by distance d, means not in combination, they have separated with some distance, let us suppose that is d. Then how to find the net power or even focal length also? How to find the net focal length of that combination? For example, this is lens number 1, this is lens number 2, right? And this is the principal axis. And now these two are separated with the distance d. What is the distance? Separation distance is d. Now the first lens is having focal length f1. The second lens is having suppose focal length f2. Then here 1 by f, that is 1 by f net, is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 minus d divided by f1 into f2. And p net, therefore p net is equal to p1 plus p2 minus d into 1 by f1 into 1 by f2. So this is what? p1 into p2. So this is what? The formula in this case to find the, what we can say, net power and focal length. What is use of that type of lens? What is use? You can take example of r is equal to infinity. If r is infinity, then definitely the focal length will become 0. So r is infinity for what? You can think over it, right? Okay. So this is what? Net power in this case. Okay. Shall we go to the next page? Only one point is left. This if we will finish. Okay, let's go to the next page. Shall I go to the next page? Yes. Okay. So see here. Suppose now they have given you like this. Next note point. See here. This is number 6. What is number 6 only? No. You finished 4, 5, right? So this is 6 number. Yes, no. Okay. So this is point number 6. Now listen what they are doing. Suppose they have given you one rectangular slab. Rectangular slab they have given. And what they are doing now, they are filling some part of this. That is something like this. With some refractive index. Okay. And suppose this part of, like this part they have given and they have filled it with refractive index mu c, and this part, this another part, they have filled with refractive index mu b. Okay, this part complete. So this yellow one is mu d, and this one is mu c. Okay, this is 6th number point. Now, how to find the focal length of this combination? Net focal length, how to find for this combination? So see now, first we have to consider this C part. So we know this is R1 now. R1 is equal to infinity. R2 is equal to, let us suppose, R. So 1 by Fc is equal to mu C minus 1, okay, into 1 by infinity minus of 1 by minus R. You know this. So this is equal to mu C minus 1 into, this is 0 plus 1 by R means just 1 by R. This is what 1 by Fc. Similarly, or if you want Fc only, so Fc is equal to what? R by mu C minus 1. Similarly, if I want Ft, so 1 by Ft, I have less time, so I am doing fast, try to understand. Mu d minus 1 into, now for this it is minus R only. R1 is equal to minus R for this structure, So this is 1 by minus R, and this is definitely infinity. So minus 1 by infinity. So this is 1 by Ft is equal to, because same curve part, no, and this is plane. So for this infinity, for this part R1 is equal to R only. This is minus R obviously, and this is R2 is equal to infinity for this part. So 1 by Fd is equal to what we are getting? Mu d minus 1 into minus 1 by R. So if I want Fd, so Fd is equal to minus of R divided by mu d minus 1. So this I got Fc value, and this I got Ft value. Now if I want net power in this case, so how I can find? 1 by F net is equal to 1 by Fc plus 1 by Ft, and that is what your net power. Understand? Okay. If you will find out this F net by substituting these values, then you are getting F net is equal to R divided by mu C minus mu D. If you will substitute this, you will get the F net like this, and power is what? Mu C minus mu D by R. Understood? So this is nothing but all lens makers formula applications. This is one plano convex lens, and this is what? Concave, plano concave lens, right? So just this part and this part, if you will combine with focal length by substituting that all, you will get this. That is not at all the issue, not that much difficult. Understood? Yes, you can just substitute and do it yourself. Very, very easy. Clear? Yes. Okay. Right. So shall we stop here? Okay. Let's stop here for today. Bye.